Okay.
Zach R.
Zacher.
actually had a good question. Zach R. says, what were your first impressions of each other? I think that's a good question, actually.
I remember you were just my brother's friend's brother. So
right.
you were just a guy or whatever.
Same. You were a dude to me.
I had heard stories like, yeah, Derek's kind of a dick. Oh, really? And then I met you, and I'm like, okay, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
But now I get it. And I remember because everyone in high school knew you, and I hung out with your brother all the time. It was like, I remember being like intimidated because I'm like, this is a guy that like everybody knows.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Oh, whoa.
And then I got to know you, and I don't know why I was intimidated at all.
Not intimidated at all.
Yeah. So.
No, me neither.
I thought Rocco was super funny.
Mm-hmm.
He did some like improv thing in our drama class before I knew him, and I thought he was like really, really good. And I was like, that guy's funny. I think that I could say the same thing about Derek too. I didn't know you at all, and I think that you did something. I think you said something to somebody that like caught me off guard, and I thought it was awesome. But I can't tell you who it was or what you said, but I remember I liked it.
Yeah. Eric, I only knew, because you hung out with Dominic a couple times. But I just remember constantly seeing you on Theo's website. We had a friend named Theo, and
that's how I knew you too, was through Theo.
Yeah, and I remember you would constantly update on there. Hey, here's Wallaby's updates.
Dude, oh god,
he would call himself Wallaby.
High school was a tough time. Hey, I didn't call myself Wallaby. That was a nickname that I had in high
I
school.
just want to say my first impression of Eric is almost exactly the same. Wallaby.
Yeah.
Didn't you do something about poop? Didn't you have a famous article on your website about poop?
No, that was probably Theo. Probably Theo.
Wallaby's website was how my first
The
impression
whole
of
chat.
Eric.
Who is Theo? But anyway, we all had like what was fun in high school. We all had like personal websites. You know what I mean? Because you worked on one, you did one, and I had my stupid website.
Yeah, Andy Gogger. AndyShanty.cjb.net.
I remember that.
Go to Klaus's Corner. I'm Klaus.
Yeah, mine was websiteoinsanity.com.
Yeah.
And I updated that, but it was, you know what? It was like not really. It didn't really have a point to it. But then when we do plays and stuff, I put all the pictures on there, and there wasn't really another good way to share pictures at that time.
Definitely wasn't.
So that was good. But anyway, so my impression of you was just like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
He just keeps writing. I don't know, weird dude, but seemed funny, seemed witty.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I always thought you were way better at being like conversationally funny, and you were. I felt like you were always on, and that was a little bit intimidating. But you seemed cool, so I was just like. So if ever I was in like a scene with you in like high school, I was like, oh cool, okay, I know it's gonna be good because you can just go with it.
Yeah.
You know, and so that was really like, and you were constantly just nice to everybody. So I knew it was never gonna be difficult working with you or whatever. And so I thought Sean was really cool. Little did I know. And then Derek, I specifically remember I was like, who the hell is this guy? Because you came along later, and I remember we were auditioning for something. Okay, improv a scene. Okay, and I'm like, who is this guy? I know the other people are going to be funny, but what is this dude? This guy's going to jeopardize their scene. That sucks. Because you didn't jive with anybody. Nobody knew you. And then you went up there, and they were talking about how there was a dead body in a bed. Oh God, someone's dead in the body. And this is the typical thing this is the kind of thing that Rocco's been laughing for 5 minutes. Rocco's been laughing for 5 minutes. Stop laughing, Rocco. But you went up there, they were like, oh God, he's dead. You know, imagining some dead body in a bed. Oh God, he's dead. Derek, in the scene, I remember specifically, Derek goes, wait, hold on, stop. Yeah, he's dead. And I was in the back row going, and then I immediately wanted to talk to him because I just thought, because that was my sense of humor.
I don't even remember doing that.
That's funny.
Specifically, it was that joke. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
And I don't even remember if you did much else, but that was like enough. I thought that was so funny. Anyway.
I'll be quick. I just remember that Sean in high school was a really big ladies' man. Sean, what happened?
Yes, that too. I do remember that. Yes, I remember being jealous of that.
Sean was such a big ladies' man. His screen name was Sean's a Lover.
Sean's a Lover.
And he dated so many girls, and every girl wanted a piece of him. I even remember.
He measured
You're
all of
turning
them.
red, by the way.
Because this is
Yeah,
not
I got
true.
a story
This
too.
is all-
I got a story
This
too.
is true, and you're turning red because
oh
you
my goodness.
forgot that you were this person.
Yep, it's true.
But there were girls that like wanted. He has so many girls falling
Yeah.
over him. Sean literally had to choose between women and break girls' hearts and be like, "I can't date you because I want to date this girl." And you're not the first girl I've had to talk to about this today. Because there are so many girls that want to date me, but I could only be. There's only one Sean to
you
go
look
around.
you look like a male model back when you didn't have a beard.
Oh,
It
shit.
was before he had a beard, so you can only imagine
Before the incident, we like to call
the,
it.
the fish smell in the room as soon as he walked in. You can only imagine. It was like being at
Pikes Peak.
Pike's
Oh,
Peak.
my
Let's
God.
place Margaret.
Shit.
It was like being in fucking Jacques Cousteau's laundry room. Anyways,
Yeah, I remember girls always talking about how, oh, Sean is so cute in this thing, and oh, whatever. And I remember I don't know. I remember there were girls that would like wanted to be in scenes with you and stuff, and I was just like,
I
damn,
didn't know about any of this.
yeah, porn
damn,
scenes.
jealous.
Porn scenes.
Eric, like I said, was Wallaby. Check it out. I think his website is still available on the Wayback Machine.
It might be.
Everything that was put on the internet is still there. Somewhere.
That is true.
Find it.
Check it out.
And that's all of our first. No, that was a good question. Who sent that in? That was a great.
Oh,
that was
I'm
a
not
great
done.
question.
I used to ride the bus home with Rocco
that's
on
right.
it.
Oh.
Not gonna let you off the hook. Rocco used to make fun of me on the bus a year before I ever tried out for drama, and I hated him so much for it. But then we got into drama together, and I don't even remember.
I don't remember making fun of you on the bus, and I remember when I first started talking to you, I was like, hey. Because after you did that scene, I thought, oh, this guy's really funny. And I introduced myself, and I remember you told me, like, hey, you make fun of me on the fucking bus. Thanks. Or something. And I had no memory of that at all.
Apologize to me
I was
now.
just,
Apologize.
I would always
Nah,
goof
I'm
around and
over it.
stuff.
But yeah, I hated Rocco when I first met him because he made fun of me on the bus.
There you go.
That was our relationship.
Oh, dang.
That was a good question.
That was a very good question.
That was an excellent question. I don't think
And
we've ever been
I
asked
thought
that.
Garrett was eating babies.
Oh, the first time I saw Garrett,
I thought Garrett
Yeah.
was gonna be.
I was fucking scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was pale as fuck. He had like a big ethereal white shirt, like a pirate puffy shirt almost. I think he may have even had like contacts in that made his
Probably.
eyes look like Marilyn Manson's pupil. But then I talked to him for 1 second, and he was the nicest guy ever.
I was super intimidated by him the first time that I saw him, and then talked to him again for like a second, and it's like, oh, this is the nicest guy ever.
I was going to say,
Now what is
just real quick, just to cap off what we were saying about Sean, one last thing. Sorry.
That's fine.
But there was one time, just to prove the prowess in effect
Please.
in the Chatfield family, there was a girl, when we were in high school, there was a girl that Sean was dared to kiss. He did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should.
And that girl,
You shouldn't high-five me.
and no, but here's where the props come in.
Uh-huh.
Is I remember like fucking 6 years later,
Uh huh.
wow, she still has like a journal online, and she was like still writing about that.
Yeah,
She was
dude.
still writing about
She
the
like
time Sean
didn't-
kissed
kid,
her.
she like didn't kiss anyone
And the
again
reason-
for almost a decade
We
later,
had,
and
like-
was still bringing that
We
up.
had like Secret Santa or Secret Friends when we were in a play.
Secret friends.
Yeah, some stupid shit like that where you secretly had to get gifts for somebody in the play. And I had
Yeah.
her, and I knew that she liked Sean.
Yeah.
So I had him take his shirt off and get a bow, like one of those sticky
Yeah,
bows.
that's what it was.
Sticky
yeah.
bows that you would put on a present, and he put one over each nipple and went in
Yeah.
shirtless.
Yeah.
6 years later, she was still thinking about the best gift
No.
she ever got.
No, really, that girl clearly had some kind of issue, whatever, and was writing online about how, wow, I've never been kissed again. I never felt close to a man. All I remember is, Sean, and, it was such a great moment. What a great kiss. I haven't experienced anything since then, whatever. I mean, it's like fucking 2007 and she was writing that.
John, open up. Can you just show us your lips? The lips that rock this
Shut
woman's
up.
world.
Oh,
Can you please just show us your lips? No. move
Sorry,
your right
ladies.
arm.
Off limits.
Give a kiss to the camera.